Good morning. So we are working with Teddy here. Just going for a little bit of a freedom walk slash casual practice after his formal walking drills this morning. He's been doing really good with that. The reason why we wanted to record and showcase this is to go over a few things. So first off, we got to get him a camera ready as soon as we cross the street here. So, good boy, good sit. Got some eye boogers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you're not getting sick, big guy. Alright. A little more eye buildup than usual in the morning, so something to keep an eye on. But having him on the freedom leash makes it easier for him to explore a little bit and go potty. Also, it gives us the opportunity to practice a little bit of just recall. He does get further away, but mostly with puppies, we're going to be practicing a lot of leave it and drop it. Okay? We'll go over in a formal drill the differences between the two to showcase, but just wanted to do kind of like a real world scenario here. Right, so he found something, he's got it in his mouth. So leaving it is already off the table because he's already gotten it, right? So, Teddy, drop. Good. So the way that we started this was kind of trading him a treat for whatever it was that was in his mouth, right? But I removed the treat just in case mom and dad don't have anything on them. But kept the hand motion and the gesture the same. So that way it was really easy for him to just kind of naturally drop in hopes of getting a treat. So combine that with just asking for his attention and then giving him a reward too. And it's going to be one of those times when you want to kind of pick and choose what he leaves and what he drops. So like this chip here, we definitely don't want him on that. Sticks and stuff if he wants to carry. Oh, good boy. If he wants to carry them around, then that's perfectly safe for him and good for him in his teeth. Just want to make sure that he doesn't, chew up, destroy, and then actually ingest things too. So a big part of having a puppy is the conditioning. So he already gets super excited when we pick up the leash and we grab the treat bag and goes for a walk. It's very he knows what's about to happen, and he, as you can tell from the beginning, he gets really excited to work for treats, which is good. Sometimes it's also a good idea to just have treats in your pocket, right? So that way he doesn't know that it's going to be practice or exercise, but you're still always kind of prepared to reward him for good behavior. And when it comes to puppies, you're going to be constantly having training moments, so it's really important to just be prepared. You can see he's a little apprehensive of this trash truck here. That's something else that you'll want to be aware of when you're out walking with him, right? Because sometimes what ends up happening when they're taking out the trash is things will fall out. We want to make sure that we're really paying close attention to our surroundings. Oh, poor guy. Oh, you're okay. Good boy. You're okay. There you go. Here. Good. Just getting him to refocus for a treat. Paying really close attention to our surroundings to make sure he's not getting into any trash or anything really bad that he shouldn't be in the first place. While we're still practicing him, learning to leave things alone and keep things out of his mouth. It's going to be extremely natural for him to pick up everything. That's why whenever he doesn't, I also prompt it too when he is able to pay attention, right? So all those times there, I would have said, good boy, and maybe offered him a treat. There we go. Maybe offered him a treat or something for his good behaviors, right? So that way he also gets that positive reinforcement when he does the right thing whenever we're not even asking him to, right? He just understands that if he touches something but then leaves it on the ground and looks back to me, that he'll still get a reward, and it's much better to have that condition in place and then slowly faded out over time, um, rather than having to constantly pull things out of his mouth or asking him to drop everything. So it's all about the good habits that you want to make when they're younger. And an easy way to wean off of treats later on is to just, like in that example there, have them maybe go a block, or have them maybe leave a couple things. Good boy. Before giving him a treat. I still always mark, right? To kind of keep him encouraged. But it could go through like 2 or 3 different things that he'd have to leave first before he gets a reward. But each time I would prompt as if he was about to get a reward, so that way he feels rewarded. See if he needs to go potty again. He already went earlier today. So while he's distracted, I can build a little bit of distance, and now with his nose in the ground, we can try to get his attention back for recall. Teddy, come. Very good. Good boy. Okay, so actively looking for him to actually be distracted by his nose in something, so that way we can really develop his ability to listen to his name and respond appropriately. So here's another one. He gets distracted by the driver there. Oh no, he's coming. So just constantly scanning ahead while we're out with him. Because hey, how you doing? The further ahead that you scout out, the more that you can actually avoid certain things too, like the Doritos chip. You want to say hi? Hold on. You guys want to say hi? Easy, big guy.
Yeah.
Good boy. Good down. Gentle.
Good dog.
Good down.
Be gentle too, right? Oh, so soft.
Good boy. Good down. Good down.
Good dog.
Good down. Good job. How you guys doing today?
Very good today. What do you think, Ben? That's a cute puppy, huh? Okay. Say
Good boy.
bye-bye, puppy.
You guys have a good walk.
Bye. You too.
Thank you. Oh, cute kid. So really taking advantage there of like the situation to let him grieve, but then also, especially since we have a little one, to make sure that he doesn't jump, right? For prompting him as early as possible, being ready with the leash, really supervising his interactions, and see there having, you know, just extra treats in the pocket can really come in handy. Okay. Especially with behaviors like jumping, a lot of times it's really difficult when they develop those bad habits, and then they keep them until they're bigger, and then you're struggling to get them to stay down or off. It's much better and safer to practice these things when they're young and small. It also helps, you know, during their socializing process too, because lots of times people will want to engage and interact with a smaller, you know, calmer puppy too. So it's a good idea to get out and about and get some practice in. There's going to be some brutal heat this week, so we'll probably end up working a lot indoors. So trying to get as much free time outside just to walk around and practice recall and leave it in the earlier mornings and evenings as possible. So here's another one. I'll let the leash do the work here. Yes, good boy. There you go. Right. So just having him recognize the leash pressure and then responding appropriately by checking back in on me. Good boy. Be extra careful around all the trash cans. But yeah, that is still a lot of really good practice, even on a normal casual walk. Like I said, with the freedom leash, so that way we're not triggering the leash pressure unless we, you know, really need to. It just depends on your neighborhood too. So if you're in a quieter neighborhood like this, then it'd be perfectly fine. But if you're in like a busier one, you'll probably want like a regular leash, so you can't accidentally run off quickly or something like that if he gets startled like by that trash truck. Just using leash pressure to pull him away from the mulch. Oh, good boy. So that was good. He just dropped something on his own. Okay. Good job, big guy.